I don't want to say a Debbie Downer, but I don't think highly of myself in a lot of ways. And so
Yeah.
I have to
And
turn that around.
there you go.
And I've been
And
working on that. Yeah.
we get
Yeah.
to do that because any season or any phase of our life can shoot us down a path we never wanted to go down. Like
Mhm.
I've done this several times going, how did I get here? I did not enter that into my GPS to be here. Let's be clear. So, yeah. Oh my goodness. So those words. So what are you doing to change that? What does a new step look like or a new habit look like? Are you catching the words or in saying something new? Did you write something down? Did you do something else?
I have not. I was down with a migraine all day yesterday, so I did nothing. But I have stopped when I was about to say things and you know, didn't just blurt out, oh, why, blah, 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 blah.
Hmm. I
I,
thought Kathleen's close was super powerful with
mhm.
the I'm like, wow, that was like
Yeah.
super powerful to me about it. When you get to that point of like, I don't want to hear that anymore. I don't want to say that anymore. And she was like, stop. And it was big and it evoked emotion within her too. Like I want to change lives. That was, I don't know if that was powerful to me.
Mhm.
Anyway, yeah,
Yeah.
good stuff. Vicky, how about you?
Well, that you guys were talking about there, yes. And then also with Darla's um doing the pajama graphic thing, I did get some pictures downloaded into Canva. So now I just gotta go to the next step and see what I can do there.
Okay.
So, but and then
Right.
I also tried doing the um where you go in to the name and addresses and you could see who has opted out or they got opted out without knowing they did.
Mhm.
Um, and copying their um, email address into my phone and then making them into a group. I just can't figure out how to get the group to do to go so I can and send anything out to them.
Oh, to email a group?
Yeah, I don't know how to get the group mailed out now.
I struggle on my phone, so I am not the one to talk about how to send a group email from my phone. So merely what she is talking about is we discussed the fact that some of our preferred customers either automatically got opted out of receiving emails from the company or they themselves opted out because they thought it would be too much or too spammy. But to
Right.
be able to go in and take those email addresses and put them into your contacts to have a client group in order to email out to them. So,
Okay. And there's a way to see that, right? Is what I
correct.
hear you saying.
So,
Okay.
Vicky, how did you find that?
I went under the preferred customers and went to the list. And over on the left-hand side, it tells you if, at first the middle will show you if there is an email address on them. But then on the left-hand side, it'll show you either a box that you can select or if it says opt out. And so the opt out ones is the ones that I went in and copied them and then gave them
their
a
email
tag.
addresses.
Yeah.
Okay.
And gave them a tag. I just can't figure out how to
Um,
make the tagged group do anything now or get to the tagged group when I'm doing it. So,
I can do it on my desktop, but on my phone, I struggle trying to get it
okay.
on my phone in order to send it out to people. So,
Vicky, are you doing it on your phone, your computer?
Well, I was doing it on my phone just because that's what I had at the time. So I haven't
Uh-huh.
tried to go into the computer
I can give you
and
the
see it
steps
yet.
because I just did it if you want to write them down.
I would love to write them down on my
Okay.
on my phone.
I don't know the phone. This is the computer.
Computer.
Oh, the
Yeah.
computer one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you want to do a CC is what you want to do.
Do the CC or the last
I-
one where nobody can see?
Or the blind, the
BCC?
I do
BCC.
blind, yeah.
Yeah.
BCC, yeah.
Okay.
BCC. Yeah. So you click on the BCC and then all of
Okay.
your contacts come up. And you click
Okay.
on where it says my contacts and it's a drop down. And that is where your list is going to be. If you put them into a list, did you create a list for the customers?
I created a group
A group.
or yeah, the group tag. I don't know if that's the same or not. So
That is, I think that is what the new list
In Gmail?
is. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mine are just in there. I haven't done it in so long.
It's
But then you
called a
just-
group? No, what? I'm so confused. Sorry.
They're called tags now.
Oh,
So if you
tags. Okay.
tag them with my customers or client or whatever your word is.
Okay.
I have them down as, like different groups of customers.
Got it.
And so, because I have like family and blah, 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 blah. And so you just click on that, and then all of those customers
That
are the
group
ones that are
will-
going to be on there.
okay.
And then if you want all of them, then you select all of them and click insert. And then all of those names will show up in the BCC on your email.
Okay.
Wow. Thank you.
And then they all go out individually
Right.
so that they don't.
Right, you can't
if
see all
somebody
the others.
responds, not everybody
Yeah.
sees the response.
Correct. The emails are not going to say, hi, Tammy, hi, Sandy, hi, Susie,
Right.
like they do with Mary Kay.
Right. They won't
Okay.
feel as personal because they don't
Right.
say that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Would you put your own email in the first spot just so that
Yes.
you see the responses of everybody? Yes.
Mhm.
No,
Okay,
so you
well-
get a copy of what you sent out.
Right.
That's
Mhm.
why you put
Yes.
your name in the two,
Mhm.
and
Okay.
then they see that too. So
Yeah.
I send it to myself.
Mhm.
Okay. We will try that. Thank
Great
you.
job. Learning something new, there is always a curve. Give yourself grace if at first you don't figure it out. Try the
Mhm.
next step. Try the next step. Phone a friend who's got technology smarts if that's what you're
Yeah.
working on, So it's like, okay, let's figure this out. So
And sometimes for me, if I just stop, if I just walk away for a minute and let it rest, I'm fine when I come back. Sometimes I just need to stop,
Mhm.
yeah,
return
Yep.
later. Yep.
not a problem. I get that. Yeah, walk away.
Yep.
Let it reset. So, oh my goodness. Well, I know that Brenda said she loved the flow, the energy, and the personalization of our quarterly workshop. And all of the consultants trained. Everybody had a training topic and did amazing at their training. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone on that. And so Bonnie's watching on YouTube tonight. She just texted me that she could only watch on YouTube tonight. So yay, Bonnie, glad that you're watching us too. So fun, fun, fun. So this week we do have events. We have skincare events coming up on we have Wednesday night a chat party. As of right now, I don't have anybody who RSVP'd to that. So I am assuming I'm not adding any of you to that group because you do not have guests. Is that correct? Are you working on people? Did you not know we had something on Wednesday night? It was in the email, it's in the calendar. Some of
Yeah.
you do not like chat parties.
I saw it and then I remembered today when I saw your email today that I was like, oh,
I
that's right.
would like to try it. I guess I hadn't thought about trying it mostly because usually Wednesday nights I have another commitment, so it's not actually something I can do.
Okay.
Um, this Wednesday night I don't, simply because it's Holy Week and
Okay.
you know, yeah. So
Well,
things are
I will
not
tell
the same.
you, as of right now, I don't have any guests for it yet, so
Okay.
I will be working on guests too. I just need to know if I'm doing it or not doing it. So, and then I'm going to do the exact same party on Thursday night, but it will be Zoom for our digital party room. So I'll put the YouTube link in there that they'll be able to watch in there, but all about tightening, firming our skincare routine. I think sometimes we get lax in the winter or lax in the summer, and all of a sudden we need to revisit our skincare routine. Oh, so Marilee, I will let you know if I've got guests coming, and I will get you added into that if I do for Wednesday night.
Thank you. No, I appreciate that. Just yeah, because it just happens, right? This time that usually I have church choir, and so
That's awesome.
yeah, I enjoyed
That
it.
is fun. Fun, fun, fun. All right.
It is.
So Thursday night will be Zoom. Okay. So work
Yep.
to get guests on there because it's fun to have guests at events. And especially your ones who don't want to travel anywhere. They like these types of things. So and then our club for the new foundations will open on April 1st. So check your Mary Kay in touch on Wednesday. Go open up your calendar to Wednesday, your phone calendar to Wednesday. Check for the Foundation Hub so you can start to learn about the new foundations.
They'll open on what did you say? Which day?
April 1st.
First.
April
Yep.
1.
Yep,
Okay.
April
April Fool's
1.
Day. Cool.
No fooling.
Got it.
No
Have
fooling.
you had a chance to try them, or do you know anybody that has?
I only tried them at leadership. None of us have them yet, with the exception of Tandy Fisher and Kiana from down in Chicago. They both got them to wear and then to be able to train on at career conference. And Tandy said they're amazing. She loves the color. She loves the wearability. And the coverage is so amazing. It's such a fuller coverage without feeling
Interesting.
heavy. So my buzz kit's on its way. It shows it has shipped from the company. So I'll be able to play around with some of those new foundations as they get here.
And I'm assuming there will be guides for transferring people that you can't physically get with, right? Yeah.
Correct. Correct. So we did look at that on Saturday here too. There is a whole conversion chart for people
Sure.
on how that will go, so that you've
Okay.
got from this shade, it will be this new shade, it'll be this concealer, it will be this silky
All the
setting
things.
powder. So
Okay.
you can upsell everybody. It'll
Yeah,
be great. I'm
that
excited
is
about
great.
that. So, and even right now, what we heard on Saturday too from Kathleen, she was like, I just keep selling whatever color they're in,
Yeah.
until they start to realize there's a new shade, and if somebody's never been on it before, we start them right out onto the new one. I don't match them in. And when that shade's gone out of my inventory. Sell
Right.
through your inventory, keep very low inventory on things. If you're selling a skincare set right now, maybe you want to offer a half price foundation to them, color match them, especially if you have a lot of foundations in stock.
Mhm.
Anybody feel like I'm way overstocked on foundations?
I've got a lot of them.
Okay. So maybe just that half price, or maybe with a $50 purchase in the month of April, foundations are half price, in the month of April. So, go from your winter shade to your summer shade. get it at half price with a $50 purchase in the month of April. So that can help to move that inventory. I know that I'm way down on my colors, but I keep the ones in stock that people love.
Right.
So that I have 3 of each of those because at any given time I can run through that many easily.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
and you know me, when I'm done and I'm out of it, then I will clear out your inventories too. I don't have a problem doing that, but it just think about that for the month of April. $50
Right.
purchase. Let's get a foundation at half price. Move them out. All right. And next Monday night, we will be at Reach Out Lodi. So we will be doing a tighten up your skincare routine over there. So that would be a great one too, that anybody new who came or somebody who brought a guest, Vicky, you could offer them a free foundation for bringing a guest.
Okay.
Okay. So then they can match up skin tone. And you can move foundations off your shelf as a gift for bringing a guest.
So I have a question about that.
Mhm.
Not that it's a gift. My question is, I don't know if you know the answer to this, but I mean, I have a pretty deep understanding of how we've always matched our current foundations, right? And is that basic thing going to be continue, or is that whole thing going to be different, like with undertones and all of that?
Darla, do you want to talk about that?
Sorry.
Well,
No,
there's
that's okay.
no,
It's a very question. It's a well-needed question.
yeah, yeah. Well, there's not going to be any oxidizing. So when it goes on the skin, that's the color. You don't have to wait.
Oh,
So
okay.
there's going to be light, medium, and deep.
Mhm.
And there's just, I mean, it's going to be shades. Like I don't know, I guess
I think they're still cool and warm, but they won't be
they're not
addressed as a
listed.
C or a W or an
They
N.
won't be part of the color
Right.
description.
Mm-mm.
Got it.
No,
Yeah.
they are finding across the industry that this is a simpler system from lightest to darkest.
Yeah.
So,
Why does that make me really uncomfortable?
because it's something new and
I
you have
know.
to learn something different. And
Yeah.
that makes
It's
us
okay. I mean,
uncomfortable,
right.
And so I really think right now, I think the best thing you can do for yourself is number one, on April 1st, go to the hub on Mary Kay in Touch and really start learning about it. Number
Mhm.
two is to set a faces goal for yourself to match the new foundations in May. Okay.
Okay.
And when you do that, you think about how good you are right now at matching foundation. I mean, I had a party on Saturday, party on Sunday, and the party on Saturday, I matched every single one of them. They laughed at me, like literally, oh, you're going to have my sister, and I
Yeah.
was like, oh, why? Oh, she's so light. Nobody can ever match her. I said, well, you have never been to one of my parties. I will get her matched. And she was. And I said, no, this is our lightest, but it might be too light on your skin because our lightest is very, very, very light. And she
Right.
did put it on. She goes, oh, I do feel a little light. And I said, we could go to the 110, And so it just is that we got so good because we saw so many faces to get
Right.
good at matching.
Right.
And we pretty much knew you put it on, people would freak out over the color. Nope, let's make sure it blends into your skin tone. Give it a couple seconds to work with your skin, and then it blends in. And then they were, oh, or it would make it orange, or it would make it, ghostly looking.
Yes. Yes.
So
Truly.
Now the samples on this, are samples going to be consistently available?
that's a great
For
question.
because according to Heather's, video that I had watched, she said that they are not going to be, samples will be made available in the beginning, is how she put it, and that's how I understood.
Well, and
Oh,
I'll just be clear, a lot of these trip earning directors, they find out a lot of this stuff when they are on the trip in the fall and the
Yeah.
company's rolling it out to them. And they have a lot more knowledge than what non-trip earning directors
Yeah.
get. So
Mm.
they may have been in the know on some of
Mhm.
that. I really don't know.
But you will be able to order them in the beginning, right?
I haven't even seen an order form yet.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, okay. Okay.
Nope. I do not have an order form. I don't have anything like that. I can tell you that I know that there are, 3 other new products coming with this foundation launch.
Okay.
So, yeah. And one of them being the upgrade of the Fanorama. Because regular Fanorama is going away, it's upgraded now. So it lifts, defines even better in the Fanorama.
Okay.
Okay. And another one is the Mary Kay Charitable Foundation product that they do in May. They always run that either
Right.
lipstick or lip gloss or some product where $1 from it goes to Mary Kay Charitable.
Mhm.
Yep.
So that product is in there. Okay. And I can tell you it's not a lip product this year. So
It's not a lip product, did you say? Oh.
Nope.
Okay.
no, I'm actually very excited. I've had requests for this. So I'm very excited. I love it. And you're all like, you are leaving us with more questions than answers. Okay, become a director. Read the director memo before I do, because I didn't read it till recently. So, but that's about the foundations, and you will just get good at it because you're going to set a basis to match goal. Okay, set that personalized goal for yourself for that one. Okay.
Well, I feel like that also opens up it opens up an easy way to get people to get with you because, this is what's happening and we need to figure out what you will wear. You know what I mean? It's just an
Mm-hmm.
easy way to base a um verbiage. Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely. Good job. Thank you for bringing that up. Bonnie text, she said her tip is to look at multiple streams of income.
Mm.
And she talked about that on Saturday also, was as she was doing taxes. They have their limo business. They have their black car Uber business. She has her Mary Kay business. And as she's putting that in, she said all of them were important for their income this year. Every single stream of income coming through. What are our multiple streams of income? It's selling the product, having the team, that we have team building income coming in, overbooking and sending that out to our team members to do and help them to sell more product by us overbooking. So we definitely can do that too. I think we get comfortable with, I have 3 bookings for the month. I'm good to go, and then everything falls off. And then they're like, what happened here? Okay, well, life happened and you did not book twice as many as you wanted to hold. So we have to take authority over our own businesses for that. So just a little FYI. And Tammy said, of course, her client has a grapefruit sensitivity. I'm like, oh my goodness gracious.
Well, well, well.
Isn't it?
Oh my goodness. So anyway, just over 24 hours left in our $10 starter kit. I would make personal phone calls if you're really serious about adding a new team member. And I would be like, girl, we have 24 hours left. I want you on my team. Specifically tell them, I want you on my team. It's $10. It will end at 11:59 tomorrow. Okay. So Well, I want you to have a new team member. There is nothing more exhilarating than to have a new team member and to have her come on board. Think across the decades, who is in their 18 to 30s, who's 30 to 40, who's 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 plus, and women in the 60s, I will tell you, 60 plus, we've done it. We've worked for other people, and we are excited to set our own hours and have another stream of income. Okay.
Yep.
Women in their 40s and 50s, they're like, okay, kids are leaving the house, they're graduating. I am now an empty nester. I need another avenue of income. I need something fun to do. Who's that fun person? Okay. We are never too old, too young. You look at the people that are graduating high school, 18, to 23, in college, looking for extra income for the summer. Your teachers who may not want to start until the summer. That's okay. Let's get you up and rolling. Let's get your e-commerce going. Let's get that started. And then you'll be ready to rock and roll once summer comes and you walk out of that classroom. Do the fun this summer. Build the business. And once we finish tomorrow, we have 92 days to the end of the seminar year.
Wow.
And if you write on your paper right now, my seminar finish is, and put a line there, what are you going to fill in that line? Is it going to be Princess Court of Sales with 20,000 retail? Is it going to be Elite Princess Court with 30,000? National Court of Sales with 45,000. My seminar finish will be Princess Court of Sharing with 12 Great Start qualified. Will be 18 Great Start qualified. Princess Elite will be National Court of Sharing with 24 Great Start qualified. What does that look like for you? My seminar finish. My seminar finish is to be a director of qualification. My seminar finish is to be, an elite team leader with 12 active team members. A seminar finish is to be a Pearl Star consultant in the fourth quarter. What is that for you? Or like we heard Brenda talk about, the compound effect. If you started right now and you in the next 24 hours finish 5 more faces, how many faces would you finish this month? Would it be 5? Would it be 10? Would it be 15? What would that be? And then add 5 more in the month of April. So if you finished 10 in the month of March, add 5 more for April. Now you're at 15 for the month of April. That's all you're going to focus on. 20 for the month of May, 25 for the month of June, and 30 in July. You're ready to do power starts every single month as you are building the momentum to go into your new seminar year. I think that's powerful. And it's just by adding 5, and getting to the standard of excellence you want for your business. And we all have something different that we want. What's your standard of excellence? Okay. My seminar finish is, and the line right there, that's your goal. And Darla, what was the training you said? Don't chase your dream.
Chase your
Talent.
Trace your talent to your dream. It'll take you to
Yes.
your dream.
Chase your talent. It will lead you to
Take
your
you to your
dream.
dream.
I am
What your
highlighting
talent?
that right
Raise your
now.
talent? What was it? Raise your talent?
Chase.
Chase
Chase it.
Chase. Thank you.
Chase your talent.
And don't ever apologize for your talents. Whether it's relating with people, gathering people, loving technology, detail-oriented spreadsheets. That's your talent. That's your gifting. And when you work in your gifting zone, it leads you to that dream job, you know, and that could be in Mary Kay that, oh my gosh, I love spreadsheets. I love tracking my faces. I love tracking how many items I sell. I love tracking all of that. Oh my gosh, I love gathering people. I gather people every week at a party, like Reach Out Lodi, Portage, you know, all those things. What's your talent? Chase it. Chase your talent. Love it. It's your gift that God gave to you. He deposited that into you before you were ever born. You have that gift. And now you get to use it on this platform. So exciting. All right. Let's celebrate your weeks last week because you had some great weeks last week. I'm so proud of all of you. I will just do a shout out right now to the girls that are not on who did turn in weekly accomplishment sheets. Debbie Holland, she is in sunny Arizona right now with her friends. Congratulations. And Tammy Schrader turned in her weekly accomplishment sheet. And Jennifer Pieper, oh my gosh, Jen, I am so proud of you. She had a $436 week. So,
Awesome.
yay, Jen! Congratulations. We're super excited for you. All right. So, ladies, if you open your doors for business, we want to do a great whoa, 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 yay! You're all queens to me. Yay! I know. I don't know where mine are. Fabulous. I'll get better. That's okay. All right. If you sold 100 or more, yay! Congratulations. Yay, Vicki. You opened your door and you sold product though.
Yes.
Was that a foundation?
Yes.
It was. I saw her number. Oh, she sold a foundation. You know, that's exciting. All right. So if you sold $200 or more, yay! 250, 300. Woo! Give us a sales tip. What'd you do last week? You don't have to tell us your number, just a sales tip.
It's a combination of just calling customers that haven't ordered in a while and birthdays.
Love that. Birthdays and customers you haven't talked to for a while. Follow up with your March birthdays. Okay. March birthdays. That was my facial yesterday, March birthday. And she looked at me, she goes, I think next year I need to do a party. I said, that would be great. She goes, yeah, I was waiting for my birthday month to come around. So perfect. You could sign for $10 and get an even greater discount.
So funny.
All right. Marilee, tip?
You know what? My biggest tip is to just keep loving on your, any customer you established because I mean, I don't know. They're still around. They just don't check in with you.
Yeah.
And they still, I don't know. I still just enjoy it when I do get to speak with them. And I just like my customers. I really like them. And I find high value in maintaining those relationships. So
Awesome. That's so good. And they probably love and value you to no end, which is why they appreciate your phone call and your check-in with. Congratulations on that. All right,
thank you.
$400 weeks. Woo! Congratulations. $500 weeks. Woo! $600 week. Woo! $700 week. Woo! Darla, $800 week. Woo!
Nope, 748.95. I don't know how the 95 got in there. But, oh, that was my shop order.
All right. Hey.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Congratulations. And just, as you heard, she said about the birthdays, that following up with people for their birthdays, that following up with people you haven't heard from for a while, and it's
Yeah.
time for them to come back around.
Yeah, my two biggest orders were birthdays. Yeah.
Awesome.
188 and 244.
Nice.
Yeah. So
They're loving it.
full
Loving it.
skincare on one of them and partial on another one. So
Beautiful.
full set.
Love it. Love it. Congratulations. Yay! So fun. Congrats on that for being our queenie of the week. Congrats. And Bonnie Albeck, I will do a shout out to her. She had a $1,242 week last week.
Ooh,
So
Wow.
we talked about running in your lane and running in your lane. You've got to run in your own personal lane in whatever
Right.
you're doing. So congratulations to our queen of our Zoom here and our queen in our unit. So you're all queens in my eyes. And, Jen Pieper, like, hello, a $436 week is so great. I was so
That's really
excited
big. Yeah.
when
Way
I
to
saw
go,
her
Jen.
number. I was like, oh, Jen. And she is sad. And she goes, I really got to get to a meeting soon. I was like, yes, you do. So we can all love on you. So,
Yeah.
I think that was the greatest thing that I saw on Saturday is when women come together, you get to love on each other. And we can love on each other here, but it's not the same as
Right.
to physically grab somebody, tell them how much you miss them, give them a great big hug, be in their presence, feel their energy, and just learn from each other. You guys are amazing leaders, amazing trainers, and the greatest unit I could ever ask for. So run in your lane. Go do what makes your heart sing. Chase your talent so you can live your dream. Yeah, because you're all pretty excited. I'm the luckiest director ever. All right, so let me know who your guests are for Wednesday and Thursday. I'll be working on mine also. Preferred customer programs going on right now. Anything else I need to know? Don't think we register for seminar until May.
May. Wow, that seems late.
It does seem late, doesn't it?
Usually it's
Yes, it
February,
does.
Maybe April.
or maybe no, that's
I will look and see when registration opens for that. I am sure Bonnie must be listening on online. She was like, yay. Yeah, she has 1,242 retail off her shelf and another avenue of 390 in sales off of stuff. So yay, wonderful. She's texting me as she's listening.
As she's driving?
She's
Oh, yeah.
listening. That's what I'm saying. She's listening. All right, let's figure out when we are registering for seminar here. I'll go to the events app and figure this out. It's in Fort Worth, Texas. You want to be there sometime on the 7th because our day starts on the 8th. And so we have expo in the morning on the 8th. And then the session starts in the afternoon of the 8th. So
So
just
it's
so you
August 7th. Is that what it is?
August 7th, you want to arrive.
Okay.
Did you I know we talked a little bit about getting an Airbnb. Was that
Yeah,
talked about at all?
I haven't even looked into any yet, but I definitely can do that.
Okay. I just wondering.
I just Bonnie's like, it's her birthday that weekend. She turns 60 on the 7th. So we should all arrive and have a birthday party
I
Yeah.
like it.
at an Airbnb. I think that would be really good. Okay, I'm not seeing when to register.
Yeah,
All right,
it's
I will figure that out and I'll get it out there.
Yeah, I don't see on In Touch either.
I'm just seeing career conference. Seminar 2026. Yeah, usually it is like the middle to end of April, I think, or the first part of May that we can. Okay. Okay. We'll figure it out and we'll get back with you on that. I won't take up any more time online trying to find out when we register. And I will look into an Airbnb so that we can have that and be close to or within driving distance. Parking is super easy at the Fort Worth Convention Center because we did that when we were there for leadership a couple, 3 years ago when we stayed at an Airbnb with Kathleen. So it was really nice to be able to do that. And I think where some seminars shorter this year, the 8th, the 9th, and the 10th, I just really feel that would be advantageous for us. So. Okay. Beautiful.
Okay.
All righty, everybody. Make believe you're brave. The trick will take you far, for you may be just as brave as you make believe you are. So, my friends, have a great evening. My computer wants to like glitch out here, so.
All right.
Anything else?
Okay. Oh, good night.
Love you all.
Good night. Have a good